Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Dr. Liza is here from The Fix. She is a chiropractor. She's also a body and posture expert. And today she's brought along something that, I mean, most women are quite passionate about, Dr. Liza.
Yes.
We're talking about the high heels that we wear and the effects that they can have on our body. You have a solution today.
Well, yes. Well, I mean, most women who wear high heels know that they come with a lot of pain, especially if you're on your feet all day and you're running around and then you're left at the end of the day with sore feet. So some of the things we can do is look at the type of high heels that we're buying.
Okay.
You want to pay attention to how high the heels are. So obviously the higher the heel, the
more stress on the
stress on the balls of the feet. But then another thing you want to look for is a platform, right? So if you have a 4-inch heel and a 1-inch platform, then you can look at those shoes as being a 3-inch heel.
Oh, okay.
But otherwise, if you don't have a platform, you're just looking at the height of the heel. Next, you want to know if they have any grip. So at the bottom of the shoe, if it's just a plain slippery sole, that means that your little foot muscles, your intrinsic foot muscles, have to do a lot more work and they tighten up trying to prevent you from sliding. That kind of overuse of those muscles leads to things like tendinitis, the worst being plantar fasciitis, where, you know, people can barely put pressure on their feet first thing in the morning. So that can happen because there's the grip, it can happen because there's more pressure on the sole of the foot. And the next you want to look to see if there's any cushioning in the shoe. So if there's no cushioning in the shoe, again, you have impact on those parts of your feet, and yeah, it's going to lead to pain and discomfort, as we all know.
Especially if you're somebody who is, as you said, standing in the shoes or walking in the shoes. You know, when you have to walk a long distance in your high heels, and it's almost unbearable if you're wearing the wrong shoes.
Exactly.
You decided to fix this problem.
Yes. So I created the Dr. Liza pump. So all those issues that you typically have with high heels have been resolved with the Dr. Liza pump. So let's pull one of these shoes
So they come in a nude and a black?
Yeah, so currently they come in a nude and black, and
Gorgeous.
Later on we'll be adding more colors and styles to the line, all with the same factors that make this amazingly comfortable and stylish as well. So first thing.
What did you do? Because when I look at them, I think, wow, they're pretty they're really fashionable.
They are.
Cute, trendy. What makes this a better heel?
Okay, so a couple of elements. If we look at the inside part of the shoe, we have an orthotic insole.
Oh, on the side, right here.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to show the camera this.
Yes, with the orthotic insole, that means that your foot is well supported so that you don't have as much pressure on the balls of your feet.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Next, what we'll notice, remember how I talked about the slipping and making the muscles in your foot work too hard?
You've got a grip.
I solved that. I put a nice, beautiful rubber sole at the bottom. So whether it's icy, whether it's wet, you can still walk in the shoes and you're not going to slip. And those muscles in your feet don't have to work so hard because we already have that grip.
Thank you for doing that, because I do have shoes with no grips and it's awful.
Much harder to walk in.
It's awful.
I can walk out in the winter, like Fashion Week last time. I was just walking outside and my friends were leaning on me. And I'm like,
my goodness.
I'm like,
Gotta get the Dr. Liza pump.
Exactly. And next we have a platform. So not only do we have a platform, which we said decreases from the overall height of the shoe, but this is an EVA platform. So the same material that you have in your running shoes, I put that in the platform.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So does that mean it has some?
Yeah. So
cushion?
it's shock absorbing. It has that cushion, so the balls of your feet, after standing them in all day, will not hurt.
Wow.
So that's one thing. And then next is the actual design of the shoe.
Okay.
So this kind of design is what we call a rocker sole, which means that while you are walking, it produces a rocking motion. When you produce that rocking motion, it means that you're not going to have a lot of pressure on the balls of your feet. You're not going to have a lot of pressure on your ankles, knees, or on your hips. So even in patients that I have with lower back injuries, knee injuries, ankle problems, they can wear this shoe and they'll notice that when they're walking, it doesn't tilt them forward like your typical pump because of this rocker sole. And the whole principle of the rocker sole goes to when you're treating patients who have plantar fasciitis, they have ankle injuries, they may have had a fracture, you know, they put them in these boots that have a rocker sole. Right. But now I made this rocker sole beautiful, so you can have the benefits of the rocker sole while still being stylish as well.
How high are those pumps? Because I know you were talking about the platform helping out as
well.
well.
So these are 3.75 inches.
Okay.
And then the platform is 3/4 of an inch. So in total, you have the 3 inches.
that are very comfortable to wear.
Very comfortable. I mean, I'm literally on my feet all day, but these are shoes that you can wear for 12 hours straight and be completely comfortable. Even if you're on your feet, you're working, you're on your feet, you want to run down and get lunch, you have to run over to the post office, you have to pick your kid up from school.
And I love the heel is a little chunkier, right?
Yes.
We don't want to be wearing stilettos and wobbling around.
So
we
this
want
is the
stability.
thing. You have people who have stilettos.
Okay.
I'm just going to leave that. Okay.
That one just wants to lie down. Okay.
You have people who wear stilettos and say that they're comfortable stilettos. There is no such thing as a comfortable stiletto because you lose your stability and it affects your ankle and it affects the rest of your joints because you're wobbling around. So don't be fooled. There's no such thing as an orthopedic or a comfortable stiletto.
So companies use marketing to make a shoe seem more comfortable than it really is.
Exactly. You cannot have that with a stiletto because just mechanics, you're going to be wobbling and the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments, they're the ones who are going to have to overwork in order to create that stability.
We want to keep your feet and your overall body and health healthy. If people want the shoe, they get in touch with you?
Yeah, so they can go to my website at dr-liza.com or they can visit drlizashoes.com, so drlizashoes.com.
I love them.
And you can order them online.
They're so cute and fashionable and will take away all those problems, and discomfort. I think it's fabulous. Thank you, Dr. Liza. We'll be right back right after this break.